for me, sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few rooms left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first and you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me. The red is short. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me.
Teamwork make the dream work. Half these rappers never seen work. Bad do Celine purse. To a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West Fresher. BK with my pressure. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time worth some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skinned. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys getting money. Where you from? Just 1,000 buns. My Philly got a only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made. I been finessing.
Has a look. Carter's shot misses. Rose into the front court. Leads 5. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Get it, shoot it again.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Steph Curry matched up with Beal. To Carter. Trying to cash in, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Vince Carter. Deep right corner. Curry. To Carter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Vince Carter turning back the clock for 3 decades now.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Has a chance. It's Beal with the rebound. Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. Kevin Durant. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
It was smooth as butter.
To James. Over to the right side. To Curry. Has a look. Curry shot, no good. To Davis. You've got to get that one to go. To Curry. Rose grabs the rebound. To Beal. Beyond the arc for three. And Bradley Beal, all muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Look out, Vince Carter, slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail by 10. To Wade. To James. Wide open look, won't go. To Rose. Derrick Rose. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
He throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Curry. Here comes the screen. LeBron James matched up with Durant. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Derrick Rose trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. To Curry. From long range. And step. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Steph Curry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Yeah, from the back porch, back then what you dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop to let line the mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Rose to Beal. LeBron James. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Anthony Davis. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. From the painted area, won't go down. To Rose. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Curry into the front court. Leads 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
LeBron James. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To James. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Beal to Davis. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Derrick Rose. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Shot from the lane won't go. count the basket inside.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Count the basket at the rim.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rose to Davis. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Curry. Here comes the screen. To Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Derrick Rose. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, not me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it then. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they asked for. Like Tupac spin. Where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No, giving like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go.
To Carter. Not that time. Rose to Davis. Anthony Davis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
You gotta get up on that.
Vince Carter. slams it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Rose. That is great vision to set it up. James won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Curry gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down 3. To Carter. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here we go. My ball.
To James. He was hacked. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
It's Steph at the controls. To James. Finish that. Rose into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Anthony Davis tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's a big finish. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Curry. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 90% at the line. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Beal from long range. And Bradley Beal, all muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Derrick Rose. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron James with the rock. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws it.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Nothing going here on that drive. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers is all of my. Now look, all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Oh no, don't stress. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting.
He's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
It's Steph at the controls. Can't connect from in close. To James. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Beal shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Goes to the right side. Steph Curry, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Beal. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Come on. Hey, lock up, lock up.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Curry. And he's going to the... Beal to James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To James.
In this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The assist from number 23, Anthony Davis.
Vince Carter to Curry. Second effort. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Off the mark. Well contested.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
James to Curry. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Beal. Bradley Beal. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And scores. Strong take.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Vince Carter. Knocked out and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Rose to James. Throws it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Davis, down low. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Beal. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Number 1, Derrick Rose. That's his second personal foul.
First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. Beal? Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
That does it for the quarter, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. Time for some new personnel into the game. And the extra period begins. Rose to Davis. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Defense making the ball carrier work. To James. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Got it.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
One of the best kept secrets in the game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
James to Curry. Steph Curry. 2 of 4 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Rose to Davis. Cashes in for 2.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Steph Curry matched up with Beal. To Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Curry. And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Rose. Derrick Rose looking good. 4 for 5.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Anthony Davis pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Across the timeline comes James, trailing by 4. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Carter. Gets a look. Can't hit. Bradley Beal. He's now 5 for 6.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LeBron into the front court. Margins 8. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beal takes aim at Steph Curry. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To James. LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Derrick Rose slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Curry. Has a chance. Shot by Curry, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beal to Davis. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To James. Nice pass to set things up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Trying to cash in. Rose's shot no good. Fine to shoot. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation